Remember this feeling? The thrill of the unknown, the grainy photos that promised a world hidden just beneath the surface. For over a century, the Loch Ness Monster was the planet's favorite mystery. A living dinosaur, a gentle giant, a beautiful what-if. But ask yourself, when was the last time you saw a new photo that made your heart skip a beat? The sightings have all but vanished. The legend is fading into a tourist trap. The world wants you to believe the myth has been debunked, that we were foolish to ever believe. But the truth is, the silence isn't because it was never there. It's because it's not free anymore. Recently, I received a series of encrypted files, a confessional, the logs of an engineer who helped build its cage, and what he describes as more terrifying than any monster. To understand what happened, you first have to ask why. Why spend billions of dollars and take an enormous risk to capture a lake monster? The answer is simple. The thing living in Loch Ness is not just an animal. According to the engineer's files, preliminary studies from DNA samples in the water revealed something incredible. The creature possessed a biology that defied everything we know about life. They gave it a code name, Asset Aeon. And for good reason. Its cells, they don't age. They don't decay. They possess a near-perfect regenerative ability. Tissue samples they took would regrow completely in hours. It became clear the creature wasn't just old. It might have been biologically immortal, a being that witnessed the birth of the Scottish Highlands themselves. But the secret organization behind the operation wasn't interested in scientific papers. They were interested in applications. The files detail 3 primary research directives. 1. Military. The regenerative properties could be synthesized to create self-healing armor or field medicine that could close wounds in seconds. 2. Medical. Its non-decaying cells held the secret to curing cancer, aging, and every degenerative disease known to man. It was the fountain of youth, swimming in a Scottish lake. And 3. Energy. Its body produces a constant, low-level bioelectric field. Clean, self-sustaining. The key to immortality, the cure for aging, and a limitless power source, all locked in a single, living being. It wasn't just a monster. It was the most valuable biological asset on the planet, and they would do anything to get it. The internal name for the operation was Tartarus. Early 2000s, a secret multinational group moved in, the Sovereign Cryptid Authority, or SCA. This is a shadow consortium of corporations and intelligence agencies, operating outside of international law. The catalyst for the capture was an accident. In 2003, a team of amateur sonar explorers got a reading so clear, so undeniable, that it sent the SCA into a panic. The secret could be revealed at any moment. They had to act immediately. The capture itself wasn't violent. No harpoons or nets. It was a silent, sterile, technological takedown. They deployed a resonance fence, dozens of drones emitting a low-frequency sonic wave that the creature could not cross. Over 72 hours, they slowly herded it, shrinking the perimeter until it was confined to the deepest chasm of the loch. When the field was fully locked, it made a sound. The engineer whose logs I have describes it not as the roar of a beast in pain, but as a deep, mournful hum. It was the sound of confusion, the sound of a mind realizing it was trapped. So where's this trillion-dollar asset now? The engineer confirms the most chilling detail. It never left the lake. Why risk transporting it when you can build a prison around the prisoner? Cerberus Station. That's the name of the facility. It's carved out of the bedrock, beneath the deepest trench. Fully autonomous, powered by the asset itself. The perfect closed loop. The Scottish and UK governments know. They were paid handsomely for their silence and airspace control. They help ensure no private submersible ever gets too curious. But hiding a creature is only half the battle. You have to hide the idea of the creature. The SCA launched a brilliant disinformation campaign. They fund ridiculous monster hunting TV shows designed to find nothing. Their psychological operations wing creates and leaks laughably fake photos, a log, a wave, a bad CGI hoax. They flood the internet with so much noise that any genuine piece of amateur evidence is instantly dismissed as just another fake. They are not just hiding a creature. They are actively, systematically, and successfully killing a legend to protect their asset. So the next time someone tells you the Loch Ness Monster isn't real, tell them they're right. The legend isn't real, but the creature is. And it's a prisoner, a power source, a secret that is too valuable to ever be revealed. The silence from Scotland isn't the sound of a solved mystery. It's the sound of a cage door closing. This raises a terrifying ethical question. If you could cure all disease, stop aging, and solve the energy crisis, but the price was the eternal torture of a single, ancient, intelligent being, would you pay it? The SCA made their choice. They chose progress over compassion. The story of Nessie is no longer a charming mystery. It's a warning. If they can capture and hide the most famous monster on Earth, who's next? What else are they hiding at the bottom of our world? Let me know what you think in the comments. And subscribe, because the deepest secrets are the ones we're told don't exist.